Hello. Today, I won't tell you that smoking is harmful or that it causes cancer because you've heard that 1,000 times before. But I will tell you something no one else has told you. The truth they don't want you to know about smoking, and how everything you thought you knew about it might be a big lie. If you smoke or know someone who does, this video will change the way you think forever. Don't forget to support the channel by liking and subscribing. Now let's begin. Smoking was never just a habit. It started as something mysterious during Christopher Columbus's voyages. When he arrived in the Bahamas, he saw the natives chewing tobacco leaves and setting them on fire. Little did he know, that moment would change the world forever. Later, smoking spread across Europe, but at first, people were not comfortable with it. In fact, the first European smoker, Rodrigo de Jerez, was imprisoned in Spain because the smoke coming from his mouth made people think he was practicing black magic. But how did cigarettes go from being feared to something millions of people can't live without? With the Industrial Revolution, cigarette production became cheaper and easier, and that's when the biggest scam in history began. Tobacco companies didn't market cigarettes as just a product. They sold them as a symbol of modern life. They told men that smoking made them more masculine, and women that it made them more elegant. Even doctors appeared in advertisements saying, "This brand of cigarettes is good for your health." But did you know that cigarettes aren't just tobacco? They contain 600 dangerous chemicals, including nicotine, the highly addictive substance; tar, the same material used in road asphalt; arsenic, a deadly rat poison; ammonia, a toxic substance that boosts nicotine's effect; cadmium and chromium, chemicals found in car batteries and paint. But wait, if smoking is this bad, why do millions of people still smoke? Here's the shocking truth. 80% to 90% of smokers will never develop lung cancer. So why do we always hear that smoking causes cancer? The truth is that most smokers don't die from lung cancer. They die from heart disease and strokes. So why don't cigarette warning labels mention this? Because if people knew that lung cancer isn't that common among smokers, they might think smoking is safe, and they'd keep smoking. After decades of cigarette sales, anti-smoking campaigns started popping up. But here's where it gets interesting. The same tobacco companies that sold cigarettes started selling alternatives like vaping and IQOs. Did you know that Marlboro owns 35% of Juul, one of the biggest vaping companies? And that Philip Morris, the company behind Marlboro, also created IQOs? In other words, they got people addicted to cigarettes, then sold them the cure for addiction. Except this time, it costs them less to make and earns them more profit. Personally, I tried smoking when I was 12 years old. I went to my father and asked for a cigarette. Instead of stopping me, he gave me one, then another, then a third. And that's when I realized the truth. Smoking isn't delicious. It's not fun. It's not something worth putting in my mouth every day. Why would anyone inhale poisonous chemicals into their lungs knowing